You're fine. You're fine. You're okay. Okay. Over here. Look over here. Sometimes she snaps. Sometimes she. Oh no, someday you're okay. You're a will strike. Whoa! And a male this size. Whoa! Ooh, I tell you what, this is always a feisty snake right here. This is actually Jimmy, the albino Chinese beauty snake, and it is always really fired up. I tell you what, this is the one snake that always every day wakes up on the wrong side of the cage. And the truth is don't you bite me. Don't do it. And the truth is we've actually had this at the Reptarium in a tall cage, hoping that maybe height would actually chill out. Then we put it into a smaller cage, hoping that would chill out. And honestly, nothing helps this guy at all. I mean, you could just see how absolutely crazy he is. And the truth is that beauty snakes as a whole are usually a relatively good animal. I mean, they typically have pretty good moods. It just shows you that each animal really is a different animal. You know, I mean, gosh, this guy is just super defensive. And that's one of the things that I always talk about is the fact that snakes aren't really mean, they're just defensive, right? He's just feeling like he's kind of in a position where he needs to defend himself, and oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely don't want this guy anywhere near my face because he will take a pop shot don't look at me. Don't look at me. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay. Okay, over here. Look over here so you're not... See, as long as I can keep him distracted away from me, I'm completely fine. As long as I can keep him focused on my hand and not on my face, I'm actually good because these guys are pretty long snakes. They can get about 6 foot long and honestly have a pretty long strike range. But you can see Jimmy is definitely a crazy animal. And hey, you know what? If nothing else, it's a great way to start the day with an animal that has so much personality like my guy Jimmy. I absolutely do love this animal, even though it does have quite the cantankerous mentality. There's no doubt about that. Oh, and by the way, welcome to the vlog, Reptile Army. I hope the start of your day is a lot better than Jimmy's. I tell you what, I had to take a little break after that energy of Jimmy. And I'm pretty excited about one thing. Will today be the day that we get piebald ball python eggs? Let's go check. And the truth is that today is actually the 30th day after shed, which is really when they're due to lay. And I've mentioned that sometimes snakes can lay early, sometimes they can lay late, but let's hope today is the day. Let's hope for the best. No, my girl is still just laying there, kind of ready. I mean, the fact is that I really thought that she would lay early with her kind of actions because she was kind of putting her tail in the middle and stuff like that. And it gets frustrating, right? Because I just want to see my first clutch of good ball python eggs. We have 100 plus females already ovulated and another 50 or 60 that are gearing up for ovulation. But when you see this, it's almost like, you know, a tube of toothpaste. You want to just squeeze them to squeeze those eggs out. But obviously that's not what, I don't suggest doing that. I'm sure within the next day or two, that girl's going to lay her clutch. This genetic stripe is actually also really close to laying her clutch of eggs. She may even beat the pied, to be honest with you. Although she shed 2 days after the pied, she is definitely nestled up and looking like she wants to lay her clutch any second now. And this girl was actually the first clutch that we had last year. So she's either going to be the first or second clutch of good eggs of the year this year. So she's looking really, really good.
Tell you guys how I'm feeling about Drogo after having him for a little bit. And believe it or not, he has actually grown on me. Getting to know him is pretty cool. I think it's just like any mammal, right? And I am a dog lover, animal lover. This guy has a lot more personality and stuff than most reptiles would. I know some people argue, but the truth is truth. It has been pretty cool getting to know him getting to know me too. The more time they spend, they actually get to know you. So he'll act different if I'm here and Jay's here versus other people that he's not familiar with. I'm not regretting my decision. I think he's really cool. I think it's been a really great experience. I think he's super happy with his life here at the Reptarium, and all in all, I think he has been a really good addition to our family.
Obviously, you guys know Salty, my albino alligator, well. I showed her off for the last 2+ years. She's absolutely incredible, and I tell you what, she's getting to that size where she's starting to want to assert her dominance on us. So, you know, now it's getting kind of a little bit more intense, the training part, right? And you got to remember that there's a good chance that relatively soon, people aren't going to be able to hold her. She's 10 pounds now. That's still not a lot, but pretty soon she's going to be 50, 60, 70 pounds, and people aren't going to hold her. So we've been doing a lot more training on the ground so that she just gets a little bit more comfortable. So I'll set her down, I'll let her walk, and she usually just sits down within a few seconds here. Now what's happening lately is that we've always tried to desensitize those ISO sensors around her mouth so that, you know, these alligators actually will sense pressure changes, chemical changes, temperature changes, so on like that with these ISOs. And as soon as there's a change, wham, they snap at it, right? Well, we've desensitized Salty since she was a baby not to bite like that, but over the last few months, she's starting to kind of snap at us. So again, we're gonna wanna get her on the ground like this and do this, and I'm telling you that sometimes she snaps, sometimes she... Yep, there you go. See what's happening now? Oh, come on now, don't bite me. So see what, oh, come on, what's going on, Salty? Relax. It's okay, Salty, you're okay, it's me. So again, I have to continue to do this because she keeps snapping at us. You can see she's definitely not as good as she used to be. And this is something that I'm gonna just have to work on a lot more because again, shut that mouth, shut that mouth, shut that mouth, you're okay, whoo, that was a close one, I tell you what. Today's not my day. I'm almost getting bit a lot, right? So anyways, I'm just gonna continue. See, I can pet her all I want, but now she's in food mode. Those ISOs have fired up. She's in food mode. Every time we touch her now, she thinks that she's gonna get fed, right? So what I have to do is kind of reset her. Okay, Salty, calm down, girl, calm down. Now I'm gonna set her down again. She's reset again. And chances are pretty good she's gonna snap again, but I'm gonna keep doing this over and over and over again every single day until she stops snapping. See? Right there, she's snapping again. This is something she didn't do just a month ago, right? So I have to continue to work with her, continue to kind of reset her and go over and over. This is gonna be a battle. It might take me a month or two to get to the point where she stops snapping again, but it's very important for her not to do that when she gets 6 foot, 8 foot, right? So I'll just continue to work on it as much as I can, and eventually she'll stop. Stop. Regardless, I've got my work cut out. Oh, she got me in the knee. Yep, she gave me a little bite in the knee. That's okay. That happens, you know? Especially on a day like today. Hey, what are you doing, Salt? So again, work in progress. Whoa. Guys, this is Titan, of course, and it's got some shed on it. And a lot of people have asked me about how Titan is doing. And he's over here at BHB, but he is definitely a cantankerous little dude for sure. It's hard for me to even get him up because he's so crazy, and he's got quite a strike range on him, so you got to be really careful with this guy for sure. But I'm going to try to get over to a hook over here. Just get over to something that can keep his head kind of away from me right now. And again, Titan has actually been doing really well. We'd like to get him back over to the Reptarium, to be totally honest with you, and probably in the next expansion he will. It's a beautiful titanium reticulated python, but again, he's a little bit cantankerous. And he will strike. Whoa! He will come at you if you let him. Come on, buddy. It's all right. I tell you, working with retics like this is really tricky because a male this size can really do an amazing amount of damage. Believe it or not, I'd rather get bit by Lucy, a 20-footer, than a male this size. You can see he is definitely not happy right now, and all I want to do is get him up so I can get him in this water and get him a nice soak. But he is on fire. Whoa! Come on, buddy. It's all right, baby. You're all right. Come on. It's all right, buddy. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just trying to protect myself a little bit with this, but there's not a whole lot you can do. Unfortunately, he's so keyed in on me right now that he's not really going to let me get around to his backside, which is all right. We're going to try to see what we can do here. All right, here we go. Whoa! Oh, whew. I tell you, this guy's a monster right now, isn't he? Whew. Come on, buddy. Whoa! Look at this guy. Look at him. He is just ready to rock and roll. Whoa! All right, bud. All right. Woo! Whoa! Oh no! Okay, we're okay. All right, in the water, buddy, in the water. Woo! I tell you what, just one of those days, isn't it? That was some close calls. I tell you what, that was exciting. Let's hope that after he's done soaking and comes out of his shed really good, he's a little bit happier when he's going back into his enclosure.
So last night, it was an amazing Drogo night. Sold a ton of experiences. Okay. People coming in. And it was like the last hour of the night. This little girl comes in. She's like, I want a picture with Drogo. He's in his bed. I'm like, okay, go stand next to Drogo. And then he just does this.
Oh my God, that is a great picture. Oh my gosh, he's just like, hello.
Look at him. I've never seen him sit up like that. God, and he didn't move the whole time. He literally just sat there and was like,
oh man, I want a picture like that. That was awesome. Super cool. Awesome. We've been open for 2.5 years at the Reptarium, as you guys know it, and we've learned a lot of things. You know, this rack was something that I really liked, and I still like it, to be totally honest with you, but unless you're 6'5", you really can't see the Agaiin monitor, and you can't see Bones, the bearded dragon, or you have to get up on a stool or something like that. So this week, we're actually getting our new enclosures in, which is going to join these two enclosures and these two enclosures together. So instead of having 4 enclosures here, we're gonna have 2 enclosures up top. We'll still have the 2 down at the bottom, but I'm super excited because I haven't even seen them yet. My friends over at Universal Rocks kind of made them for me. I gave them the dims and I said, just run with it. So they are gonna be here in the next few days. It's gonna be absolutely cool to see what we put in there. Of course, this is Bones, our newest bearded dragon. That's absolutely incredible. And the crew actually named it Bones, obviously because it's a whitish bearded dragon, and it's super cool. And by the way, it's a huge hit. I sure appreciate my friends that sent us this. because it's absolutely incredible. I'll put a link in the description to their Instagram. Go give them a follow. But the truth is that a few people in the chat on the podcast, as well as down in the comments, have said that we should have named it Betty White instead of Bones. You guys know I'm a huge Betty White fan, so it is tough because the crew is like, they're set on the fact that they want this to be Bones. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Should we change it to Betty White, the bearded dragon, or should we keep it Bones? Again, I know if we change it, the crew's going to be upset at me, but at the same time, Betty White's a pretty darn cool name. Another day, another mess to clean up in Lucy's cage. Fortunately, it's not really poop soup, but she did do some urates and got to clean it up. Jay, I need your help for something.
I don't like that.
No, it's going to be okay, seriously. Somehow, I think that you and Noah were messing around and had the grabbers on here, and now they're in there. So could you help me get that for me?
No.
See, you got it. You got it.
You know I'm so scared of RJ.
You got it.
Come on, RJ.
Whoa.
Stop.
You fall for that every time.
Oh my God.
What's the worst that could happen?
Stop talking.
Oh
no! My God, I don't want to do this.
You got
This
it.
is
You're
not
almost there.
Part of animal education.
Yes, it is, because you're learning about RJ. RJ's
I'm not
going to be on
even looking
display.
at the poll, so I hope that I'm getting it.
You're not even close. All right, thanks, Jay. I appreciate you, man.
That was so
Thanks,
pointless. You could have done that yourself.
Oh, no. You did a better job. Thanks, man. Destiny, the nosy bee, panther, chameleon female, is starting to get big. Not too far away from potentially breeding to Karma. That would be absolutely amazing. She is just absolutely beautiful. She doesn't have those blues that the nosy bee males have, but nevertheless, look at the oranges and peaches in her. Ooh, doggy. She is beautiful, and I hope that you enjoyed today. It was definitely a sketchy day. Some close calls today, for sure, no doubt about it. If you did enjoy this video, I've got a playlist right over here by Destiny. Go ahead and hit a couple videos if you don't mind. On my right side over here, you can actually subscribe to this channel, turn your post notifications on. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.